What is the very first picture ever taken?
While we can't be entirely sure, Point de Vue de Gras is considered to be the oldest surviving photograph. French inventor Nicephore Niepce took it around 1826 from a high window on his estate, looking down on some buildings in the surrounding countryside in Burgundy, France. It is a very long exposure, having taken anywhere between 8 hours and several days. Understandably, the image is very hard to make out, so here's a contemporary photograph from the same vantage point.
But what about the first picture to include a person?
That would be an image by Louis Daguerre, whose name you likely already know from the popular photographic technique that bears his name, daguerreotype. 1838's Boulevard du Temple is of a street in Paris. While the image appears to be of a deserted street, that's only because the exposure lasted so long that there's no longer any trace of the moving traffic. But if you look at the bottom left corner, you can just make out a standing man having his boots polished by a seated man.
Okay, let's get a little more modern. How about the first selfie?
Turns out it's not very modern at all. 30-year-old Robert Cornelius took the world's first known self-portrait in 1839 with a makeshift camera and a lens fashioned from opera binoculars. Standing in the yard of his Philadelphia family's gas lighting business, Cornelius, with his brooding good looks and disheveled hair, had to stand motionless for 10 to 15 minutes to achieve this image.
Fine, if the first selfie is actually quite old, how about the first digital picture? That's pretty new, right? Wrong.
The first digital image in history was taken by computer pioneer Russell Kirch in 1957. It's of his 3-month-old son, Walden.
Stay curious, my friends.